Welcome to a conference matchup that will be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs, take on the 16th ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Dogs will kick. deep to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Volunteers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter.
Broken tackle still going. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Running back with the football. First down and more. He's still running. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
To throw, it's Aguilar. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
As the first down is still going. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Using his legs, it's Bishop. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First and goal, handoff. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Talk about a great way to start this game, for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much. found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind him for some great yards.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll run it from the gun. He's got room to run. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Caught over the middle, it's Branch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Catch made over the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment, this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Third down play for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw to the left. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. The Bulldogs will have to kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The first play of this drive now is set up at the 34. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Incompletion makes it second down. Back to throw again. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Crucial third down play after that completion. And they pick up the first on the ground. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Volunteers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Second down, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Brings up second and goal.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? To bootleg here. And he's in! Touchdown, Tennessee! So the offense clicking now, but building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And the extra point was up and good. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On the ground, it's Frazier. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum.
And is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Georgia. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
The sure hands. It's Bishop. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Vols will crank up the tempo. To the air, it's Aguilar. Taking a shot deep down the right side. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
He's back to throw again on second down. Over the middle, it's Staley. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trapping for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. First down, they're going to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. They tagged him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Volunteers will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A play action, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. Nice grab. It's Branch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, a nice move by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Defense does a really good job here of sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The middle linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. This time, the coordinator decides to blitz him, and it works. Good job by bringing him and getting to the quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. 1st down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kurt.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Vols will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action. On the move now. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Quick throw, testing the middle. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
This one will be fair caught. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Fire to the right side, complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, he just misses receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Motion now from the tight end. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That ball snagged for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, I love how they keep trusting their quarterback. Nice job of getting a completion, positive yards. Now we got 2nd and goal, critical time in this game. I would keep trying to find those one-on-one matchups and let the quarterback find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The pass rush closing in. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
What a play here by the defense. We kept thinking this defense might have to come up with a stop to give the ball back to their own offense to see if they can maybe take the lead, but instead, they take matters into their own hands and come up with a turnover and a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
Offside defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
2nd and 5 after the penalty. See if the offense can take advantage of that defensive mistake. Makes the grab. It's Jefferson. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
So second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Wrap down the middle. It's Staley. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch that costs the receiver. It's offensive pass interference. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Volunteers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the ball.
My gosh, this offensive line has got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first. And it's fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. The Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. They're comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. To the air, it's Aguilar. Caught over the middle, it's Staley. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Brazzell. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete, but the defense may have jumped. Offside defense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Staley. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to chuck it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
They'll give it to the running back. Has the first down and more. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The ball is looking to cash in the red zone. And the back gets the football. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll try to run for the first down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Tennessee.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team gets him down. A last chance for this returner to win the game, but time has run out. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.